Okay. Gonna stop loading. Soon? Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, playing Brave 9. Not sure if you heard this game. It's a strategy game you can get on Google Play, iTunes, not iTunes, well, yeah, App Store, whatever, on iPhone. Or you can play it on PC. Well, if you want to play it on PC like I'm doing right now, you gotta get like an emulator for it. Okay, so I like this game a lot. I play this game all the time. I did put a mobile playlist on my channel, so I thought, if there's gonna be one mobile game I have to play, it should be Brave 9. I play this one all the time. I've been playing it for the past couple years. Let me see. Obviously, got a lot of leveled up characters here. I know there's going to be some veteran watching right now. Like, my goodness, this is as far as you've gotten? I've been playing for like 2 months, and I've already got more than this. Yeah, I know. There we go. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. I like a strategy game that really gets you to think, like a puzzle. Going through the campaign was a lot of fun. You're always going to hit a roadblock where you're facing a tough enemy, a tough formation that it's hard to get by, and you just have to find out, okay, what characters do I need to unlock, which ones have the right abilities. It's intimidating at first, especially looking at all the abilities they have. I mean, before I go into any of that, hold on, let me just show you the basics of how this game works. Let's go to campaign, let's go to part 1. You saw 4 chapters there in campaign, so there's a lot to go through. Yeah, so here's just a glimpse at how the levels work, and then you go here. Yeah, it goes on for a while. So up to 30 chapters, I believe, is the first campaign. So let's go with number 1, because that'll actually teach you how to play the game. Basically, this game is not a you controlling things as it goes. You're gonna set up a bunch of characters on the battlefield, and then you just push start, and it's an automatic battle, and they'll fight for you. You pretty much just watch it play out. Sounds kind of boring at first. To me, it was like, oh, I'm not actually gonna play. It's one of those games. Okay, so it's like I just set them up and they do their own thing, pretty much. But it does get fun because you want to set up the right formation. You want to set up the right characters with the right abilities. Otherwise, you're not going to win. Or if you are going to win, you're not going to get the most rewards that you can get. And you're not going to get 3 stars on every level. So, yeah, let's look at number 1. Yeah, I'm just going to skip the story. You can, if you get this game, you can go through the story if you want. I lost interest after a few months. It might be really good, but yeah, you can check it out for yourself if you want. I was more interested in just the gameplay itself. What's that noise? I don't care. Okay. Watch the cartoon. I mean, yeah, that might help. Yeah, the first few chapters of the game, you're gonna get little instructions, so that'll help you. Okay. Go ahead and just pause and read that. Okay. Go ahead and just read that too. Go ahead and read that. And go ahead and read that one too. And then, yeah, just pause the video and just read those for yourself. Okay, but this is how it works. So your battlefield is a grid like this, 3x6. This is your grid. This is where you can place your mercenaries. You can place 9 at a time. This game is called Brave 9. It used to be called Brown Dust, but they changed it. I like the new name. I think Brown Dust was a little weird, so Brave 9, I like that more. In this game, let's keep it simple. So it looks intimidating to some, maybe to some of you it doesn't, but to some it can be intimidating. There's 4 different classes of characters, so don't think that there's that many and it's that complicated. So you have, by the way, these first characters that you're seeing here are legendary characters. Like, I'm probably not going to use them for this example of fighting these guys because it would just be overpowered. So I'm just going to show you the 4 different factions in the game. So let's just select these. Okay, so I'll probably space them out. Yeah, kind of. Okay, anyway, there are 4 different types of characters. 4. So there's supporter, they have the green square. There's magicians, they have the purple square. attack warrior has red, and then shield has blue down here. You can see the little icon right here, the shield. You can see the warrior has the sword, magician has the wizard hat, and then you can see the supporter has this little picture of a person with stars around them. I'm not sure what that is, but either way, it's support, you know. So supporters, they don't normally attack the enemy 99% of the time with supporters. Here, I can go to my supporters right here. These are my complete list of supporters that I have accumulated over the years playing this, upgrading them, and you can see, you know, there's a lot of them. 99% of them, the reason I have to say that is because, yes, there's some rare special supporters that can actually do damage to the enemy team. They're bizarre, they're rare, they're the exception. Don't think of them like they're normal supporters. The 99% of supporters, they do this. They do what I'm doing right now. So they support other characters. You can see little numbers above their head. That's their attacking order. So if I were to push start right now, this is the order it would go in. Since I have Refi here, that's short for her name, Refithia, going first, she would give support to this shield, number 2. And her support, she's a legendary supporter. Her support is, see this grid over here? That's the range of her support. It's massive. She's a legendary supporter. Her range of support is long, and the support she gives is incredible. This is a supporter you're not going to acquire right out the gate. And even if you do, it's going to take a long time to upgrade her and level her up. So her max level is 15. I have her at 14. I need to get her to 15. But you can see the support there hits this shield and reaches this warrior. And it will give them extra strength. It will give them other abilities and make them stronger. That's what most supporters do. Okay, warriors, pretty simple. They just attack. When it's their turn, they attack. That's pretty much it. Defenders, when it's their turn, the shields, they do the same thing. They attack. But what's the difference between them and a warrior? They have a higher defense. They have a lot more health. They're basically, you know, obviously they're tanks. They're there to distract the enemy, draw attention towards themselves. They're there to defend your team. That's what they're there for. One ability that a lot of them have, I believe it's most of them have, is this ability called Taunt. Whenever they attack, they activate it, and it lasts a certain amount of turns. For this character, it lasts 10 turns. What Taunt is, basically, it just says, come attack me. So when a shield activates Taunt, all the enemies are going to want to attack that shield, and they're going to go after them, so they're a distraction. So that's the job of a shield, is to defend the enemy team by being a distraction and, you know, being just heavy resistance to the enemy team. Let's see. The magicians are the most powerful characters in the game. They're so powerful that when it's their turn to go, they don't attack immediately. They actually just charge up their ability, and then the next time around, once, you know, all these characters go, if they don't completely wipe out the enemy team or vice versa, you know, we go into round 2. And then on the second time around, then the magician will go. That's just how powerful they are. So you got 4 different types of characters in this game. You have supporter, you have magician, you have warrior, and you have shield. That's it. Don't get too worried. It's not that complicated. It's pretty fun. So let's see. This is I believe this is hard difficulty. Definitely not going to be hard to get through. I know if I pick some pretty weak characters, they will kill them. So let me go ahead and select some, not the weakest characters, but some average characters here. Okay, I kind of went full circle here, but you know, I'm gonna use 3-star warriors and 4-star. I'm gonna try not to use any 5-star. I'm not sure if this character would do it by herself. She doesn't have much health, or she kind of does, but yeah, there's a lot of them. Either way, she's a warrior, and as you can see when I click on her, you can see her attack range. So her attack range is 3 squares long. So she'll wipe these 3 out. She's that powerful. She doesn't even need support. I think just her hitting them by herself, as much as I've leveled her up, she'll take them all out. By the way, you see my characters here? See this number 10? You see how there are 6 stars here and they're red? You see these 2 stone tablets with the 6 stars underneath one and 5 under the other, and how they both say 9? You see this max 105? Okay, all that information, just know that all that has to do with is leveling up your character. You get the game, you level up your characters, you're going to find out what all of that is. These are called runes. These stars are just leveling up the rank of your character. The 10 is the ranking up the abilities of your character. All this information is just about making them stronger. So when you get the game, you're just going to have a picture of your character. Everything's going to be pretty much empty, and you're just going to have the number of stars that they are initially. So don't worry about all that. Anyway, she attacks 3 in a row. Let's give her a shield. Carlson is a really good one. He also has, like most shields, taunt. So when he activates it, 12 turns. He's a very strong 3-star shield. He's one of the most famous ones. Okay. Let's use a supporter. Who do I have? Arenas? I don't know how to say her name. Anyway, let's use her. Okay, and then I do want to put a magician in here. Show you how that works. I think this will be good. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be good. Cynthia here. Okay, so you can see that this character will go first. Carlson will go second. And then she'll support her. I was going to say, if it wasn't in the order I wanted, you can change the attack order. Go down here to attack order, and then just click and drag, and you'll change the attack order. So I'll put her at number 1. I will put the magician at number 2. I'll put my warrior at number 3, and I'll put my shield at 4. And then I'll click attack order again to turn it off. Basically, you're turning it off and on. That way now if you drag at them, you're just going to drag the characters around. You're not going to drag the attack number from character to character. So you notice that, I left the top row empty as well as the bottom one. So what does that mean? That just means that this character, if there was somebody up here, obviously he would go for that row. But since there's not, he's going to go, they're all pretty much going to go, since this row has characters in it. Put her up here, she'll attack. He'll attack her. Anyway, you'll see that, remember the magician, they don't attack right away. So they just charge up their ability. So when this supporter gives support to number 2, she's just going to charge up her ability. And then number 3 is actually going to go right after that. And then the next time around, Cynthia will unleash her ability. So you want to do this the most efficient way possible. You don't just want to put a bunch of powerful characters out there, level up a bunch of characters, and just throw them out in the field. You want to have some, you want to try to get it done quickly. So the reason I'm doing this formation is, look, I've got her to wipe out these 3 immediately. And then when Cynthia's ready, you can see her attack as an X formation. She'll take out these 3 in the back. But then again, I do have Carlson here. He's strong. I think him hitting this girl back here, he's going to kill her. Like, just once these 3 are gone, when it's his turn to go, he's going to wipe her out. And then Cynthia's attack is only going to take out 1 person. To avoid that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Carlson up here so that this guy hits him. Okay, then we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Then she's going to kill these 3. They're going to be completely out. So since number 2 is going to be out, number 3 is going to go next. So number 3, who's he going to attack? He's going to go up here. If there's nobody in front of him, bottom row always attacks top row. So he'll attack that person. Then the next time around, I believe Cynthia will be able to wipe out these 3 in the back. It'll be pretty easy from then on. Thing is, when you're playing these levels, you got 3 stars to collect. If you played Angry Birds, if you played other mobile games, all these games, trying to get 3 stars, right? There's different things to accomplish that. So here you have clear KO turn. Pretty simple. So to get the first star, clear the level. Pretty simple, pretty basic. To get the second star, KO. There's going to be a different number here depending on what level of the campaign you're in. So 1 KO. What that means is if I let more than 1 person die on my team, I'm not getting that star. So if I lose 1 person, I'm fine. If I lose 1 person, that star is going to start to blink. And if I lose 1 more person, that star is going to fall off. 25 turn. I have to beat this level in under 25 turns to get that star. So bear that in mind. Look at the stars, look at the information up there, and always try to get all 3. You get all 3, you get more rewards. You get more rewards, you upgrade your characters and level them up a lot faster. So here you have deploy. Remember, you can deploy up to 9 mercenaries. I could put 5 more if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So let's just do this for now. And so you got attack order, you got deploy, you got friends, co-op. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about that. But for now, let's go ahead and start this formation the way it is. and see how it goes. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Dead. All right. Got all 3 stars too. I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy. It's the first level of the game. You'll do fine. You're not going to have these characters that I have leveled up the way I do when you start the game. I definitely don't think so. I mean, you're not going to be far from it. Like what you're seeing right here, these 4 characters that I have leveled up the way they do, I guarantee you can get them leveled up that way. I'm sorry. First day, you can probably do that. These are all 3-star characters. When you start the game, they're going to give you a lot of 3-star characters. I guarantee you're going to get like 2 of these 4, and you can level them up pretty quickly. Do not throw these characters away. Don't throw any 3-star characters away. Level them all up to the max and give them the best runes. You know, take good care of them. Don't throw them away like I did, and it was a big mistake at the beginning of the game. Okay. Perfect win. Okay. All right, nice. Okay, so that was the first chapter, first level, and then after that you have so much more to worry about. You have so much more to worry about. Yeah, look at all this. This is yeah. Yeah, you have hold on. This was a nightmare for me. It's called Nightmare, which is ironic because this was just, I remember this one being so hard. This one's like burned in my brain because of how long it took me to get through these bosses. They were just so difficult. I actually couldn't get through them without borrowing friends' mercenaries. That's another thing. You add friends in this game to your friend list, you can borrow some of their powerful mercenaries that they've leveled up. If you're new to the game and you're stuck on a certain level and you just realize, okay, if I had this powerful character, I think I could get through this, and you don't have them, you can check your friend list and you have like you can borrow one of their powerful characters like once a day, and you can use them to help you get through something. I had to do that to get through this. Now I have that character and so many more, and I go back and I look at this level like that was pretty easy. I don't know what I was so worried about. So you're gonna go through the same thing, and you're gonna go through all these and all the way to chapter 50. I just gave you a preview of what it looks like. But you're going to do that on normal first, and then you unlock hard, and then you unlock very hard. So if it was, you know, this is my opinion, right? Yours could vary, but your experience could vary, but it was that entertaining to me to where I played it on normal, then I played through all 50 chapters again on hard, and then I did it again on very hard. So it's that entertaining, and it's that challenging that playing through it on normal, you think, oh, okay, so I'm going to play through it on hard again. Why? I have pretty much memorized all the formations I used to get through it. I'm just going to do that again. It doesn't work because it's a harder difficulty. You may need different characters. And then very hard, yeah, you're not going to be using the same formations you use on normal. You better have stronger characters. You better have upgraded them. Otherwise, you're probably not going to make it through. And then that's just the first campaign. That's great armor. That's typical female video game armor, right? Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I got a little Christmas theme going on here. I really like the music. Anyway, that was part 1 of campaign, 50 chapters. Then you have part 2, which I think is like 30 chapters. So it's a little shorter, but either way, that's 30 chapters. And it still has a normal, hard, and very hard. Yeah, you can guess why it took me 2 years to get through this, playing it little by little each day, and it's pretty fun. You have a part 3, then you have a sub-story. You have a lot of content here. It's pretty fun. So you also have multiplayer. You have Arena, Novice Arena, World Arena, and Underground Arena. And you see this little red dot here. Looks like I've got some rewards to pick up from World Arena. Let me just get that real quick. All right. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me just very quickly. Okay, so in Arena, Novice Arena, and World Arena, those are multiplayer. They're different than Underground Arena, so they're not the same as that one. So Arena, Novice, and World, they're similar in that you play against real people, but it's not live. You're playing against their saved formations. You can make a formation and just put it in there, and it'll go against other people's formations automatically. You can jump into them anytime, actively watch your formations go against other formations, and you can see if they're losing or winning, and you can change them. They're pretty fun to watch and pretty fun to get involved with, and change your formations around and try to make them better and move up the ranks. They're very fun to go into, all of them. Underground Arena is actually live. Like, you're actually waiting for a player to show up, and you set up your formations. Like you saw the way in campaign, the way there was a formation set up by the computer in the story mode, and then you set up your own. In live multiplayer, you take turns with another player setting up your characters on the battlefield. You set up like 2 characters, and then they set up like 2, and then you do another 2, and another, and all the way up until the last one. And then you hit the start button and you fight each other and see who wins. So yeah, it's pretty fun. You've got so many other game modes here. You've got so many other things to do. There's a lot of farming involved. You put in hard work every day. You do Christmas Journey. I haven't even jumped into this to get some rewards. Co-op raid, world boss, Crystal Cave, Rune Temple. This is all just daily chores. If you do them, you're gonna progress so much farther in the game. If you dedicate like 20 minutes a day to doing all this farming, you're gonna get pretty far pretty quickly in the rings. So, the harder you work, the more you get. I like that about this game. I am not a big fan of the games that are like the idle games that you don't play for a long time and then they give you rewards anyway. Like, oh hey, you haven't been here for 12 hours. Here's a bunch of rewards. I'm not a big fan of that. I like games that actually tell you the harder you work, the more you progress. And you get more rewards because of that. And this game is definitely that. So yeah, if you want to check it out for yourself, go ahead. I wanted to make this first video more of a tutorial for newcomers. If I make any other videos on this, it'll probably be more podcast-like because, I'm just watching formations fight. I may play this like while I'm talking about something or reacting to some news that came out. Since this will be for the gaming channel, it'll probably be gaming related news. Some trailers come out or some new game controversy or I don't know, something like that. But I won't be explaining things as I go along so much. So this video was just an introduction for newcomers. Any follow-up videos may just be me playing it. But yeah, just wanted to introduce you guys to this one. I might make more videos of it on the channel. I think I will. Even if I don't, you already know I'm playing it on a daily basis, obviously. But yeah, check it out for yourself. So yeah, Brave 9. Go ahead and check it out. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and Merry Christmas.